game change.
Hello and welcome to another short stream. I figured what absolutely nobody wanted to see today was a bunch of bad games from plug and play devices and the sort of handheld ones you can get to. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, probably for the next hour or two. I'm not sure exactly how long, but that's kind of my plan. Maybe do about 2 hours of these if I can bear with them for that long without them just driving me completely insane. There have been quite a few emulated over the last few years. I don't know if I've covered them all on stream before. In fact, I don't know if I've even shown screenshots of a lot of them on Twitter, and maybe not even on my blog. Maybe I've not even played some of the games in these units because there are an overwhelming number, and they get tiresome really quite quickly because they were kind of just shoveled out. They really are shovelware in physical form, and yeah, they're kind of bad. And no, this isn't a charity stream. Nobody is paying me or anybody else to do this. I am just doing this because I want to do it. So yeah, let's just get on with it then. And if anybody joins and feels like saying hello, hello back. But for now, yeah, here we go. This one is a 250 game unit. It was sold under many names, but one of them was the Millennium Arcade 250. There's probably many variations of it with different names, maybe different boot screens. I've been buying up a few of these of late, so we might find a few more get dumped with maybe the same games, maybe different games. I'm not sure I'm going to go with the sports games because they are kind of bad in a way that I don't even want to entertain. But yeah, Skyhawk. How's Skyhawk? That's a shooter. It can't be too bad. Oh look, we can select between 4 different craft in 2 different palettes. Let's just get the one that looks like it's got a swimming pool on the back. I'm sure it hasn't. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. What you can't tell from this is just how badly this controls. You can't just flick left and right. There's sort of a delay before you can move in the opposite direction after you've moved in one direction, which is really bad. So I wonder if that's just this craft, or if they all handle like this, because this is nasty. But we'll see how far we can get. Yeah, see how far we can get. We do have some. I say a bomb. It's not very good. I'm still alive. Some power floating around. Okay. Hey, Aussie guy. Welcome. I'm sure these aren't games you're going to be very familiar with, but if they remind you of anything, let me know. Right? Does this craft? No, this craft does not handle any better than the other one. This is worrying. I think all the craft in this game are going to handle this way. Look, left, right. This is the quickest. Oh dear. They've made shoot 'em up where they can't even get the basic. Up and down's fine. It's just left and right that are absolutely diabolically bad here. Okay. What about this craft? I'm going to guess they're all just as bad. Yep, they're all just as bad as each other. It's like once it started the animation to go in one direction, it can't cancel it and move you in the other one. You're committed to whichever left or right direction you press. Which is, as you can imagine, fantastic when you want to avoid bullet patterns. We are off to a good start. But it's always good to see you, Aussie guy. But yeah, this is just going to be a bunch of plug and play games for the next sort of 2 hours or so, and I'll see if I can get anywhere. No. Oh, what? I've got a super weapon that didn't even destroy the basic little. I'm sure visually this looks pretty, but what? By the numbers. I'm just going to reset this to make sure it's not just me being stupid. Let's take this one. No, it's just how it plays. It's not that it boosted up incorrectly. Okay. You know, yesterday I did a stream where I was ranking games from best to worst. This would have been at the bottom of that by a considerable margin. Yeah, the only difference in these planes seems to be the bomb. I'm not noticing any movements. Look at those bullets are going. This is the first level of a really janky shooter with awful controls. And they're throwing bullets at you that... It does look a lot like Sonic Wings, yes. Aero fighters. In fact, some of those helicopters maybe ripped from other games. Also, this select screen, it looks like they were going to have like 8 craft and then got bored after 4. And also it says 1 player. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no 2-player option on this. Unless there's a version with 2 players and the second player selects on the other side. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Skyhawk. Don't play it. Okay, X-Racer 2. X-Racer 3. I don't know what happened to X-Racer 1 and 2, but X-Racer 3 is a game you do see in a... is the bottom of the list regardless, Aussie guy. This one you see in a lot of the units. In fact, a lot of the advertising pictures for these units show X-Racer 3 with that fancy title screen that makes you look like you're going to get a fancy 3D racer. So the default name is Mike, which is not my name. And if it was, I would have to enter a new name. Enter your name at the start of a game. Okay, what? How do I continue? Stop. Select track. Oh, Berlin, Indiana, Melbourne, Milan. Well, there's not many. Okay, let's go with Berlin. Okay. I mean, these are very ugly sort of re-rendered style cars, aren't they? Ooh, ooh. the handling. Skid around this corner a little bit. Okay, I mean, positives. Fast. You know, I played, what was it, Full Throttle on the X68K, and that didn't move along as quickly as this does. The fake zooming's reasonable. The engine sound is obnoxious. The cornering and handling are... feels like there's magnets at the side of the road whenever you go to a corner. You suddenly get dragged the other side and have to correct yourself. Yeah, there is a brake button if you need it. Okay. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be the highlight of the entire collection, though, and why they use it in the advertising? The scenery's pretty boring. The placement of the objects there seemed a bit too on the track. The track is flat. Okay, do one lap. Everybody else was called Alan. Fair. I'm assuming that's not just a high score list, because continuous or exit? Continuous? Well, what difference does that make? I just go back to choose another track. I chose Berlin again. No, I don't want to race on Berlin again. That didn't seem very continuous. I thought it was going to take me to some sort of a season type thing. I can exit out. Oh, I exit out the whole game. I just want to race out the track. Thank you. Let's continue. I'm just going to be Mike this time. I could have entered Alan just to confuse it. So let's do Melbourne. Does it look any different? It's a different background, isn't it? Slightly different colour scheme. Yeah, there aren't many shooters I've played, arcade shooters, that are worse than that Skyhawk game, Aussie guy. This is... I mean, it doesn't do much. I suppose if you were a kid and you'd not played any better racing game before, it's serviceable. I mean the units was apparently from 2015, so It's not like it was remotely competitive when it came out in terms of other racing games available. It's no Enduro from the 2600, which is fantastic when it came out. But, engine sounds a bit annoying. I'm assuming these are sort of photographs of the actual cityscape it's meant to be. I don't know where I picked. But yeah, it's not doing much. And you only seem to get one lap. It didn't give me the option to do more than one lap. There doesn't seem to be any kind of depth to it. I've definitely played worse racing games than these plug-and-play games. It's just not much of a game. I think if I was to ever fix the emulation of the arcade game Wheels on Fire, it would be significantly better than this. That's pretty cool. However, I mean, it controls a lot better than Skyhawk. But that seems to be all there is to it. Just a few different tracks with presumably a few different backgrounds. Yep, everybody was. I came first place this time. Do I get to actually move on to something else now? It's just the same continuous, which will take me to track select or exit, which will presumably take me to the title screen. Oh, it takes me completely out of the game. There. Basketball, goalkeeper, other game. Okay, Bubble. Let's have a look at Bubble. Better than Namco's final lap. You try to okay, this is weird. You're trying to summon a cow. I don't think cow uses Twitch. Okay, so it's Zoomer, but you've got a mouse pointer hand. Okay. Does this do anything? No, that doesn't do anything. Well, Zoomer pulls loop, you know. And the balls don't. Well, they move smoothly when they're moving around, but then when they disappear, they move sort of in chunks, and they don't push smoothly. And there's weird gaps between them. I mean, look at this. These aren't even together in this part of the screen. And the thing doesn't move in a smooth angle, so I don't know if it fires at only the angles it's pointing. Yeah. Okay, this is not great. Look at them move back in steps. Not there. I'm sure it's not got any kind of complex scoring system that would redeem it. Oh dear, now I'm making it hard for myself. I'll just push back a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I played some sort of Zoom knockoffs, pulse loop knockoffs in these plug and play units before, including one that you could crash by playing too aggressively, which was fun. This one, no, the piece movements are wrong. The pieces, the way they're spreading out as they move, the way you have to aim with this silly cursor. What's a P do? Pause. Okay, it stops them moving. Not quite what I would have expected. And keep in mind, these are the front menu games, which I believe are the ones they wish to highlight as being the best on the unit, the ones you really want to be playing. So yeah. It's only going to get downhill with this collection from here. Don't know how long we'll stick with this collection. Ryuzaki or Mitchell would be pissed. I mean, I don't think he'd be threatened by this one, at least. It's not very good. The thing with Zoomer is that it was actually a decent clone. Wait, is that going to push? No, it's going to push things back still. Okay. Because, oh yeah, the symbols don't rotate. So when it's up there, the push back looks like a push forward. Well done. More fantastic design. Okay, got a combo. Just have some sort of combo system. Okay, so what happens after this stage? Because I thought this was going to be an endless mode. Apparently, it's not an endless mode. Kind of hoping it just returns the title screen and says, well done, you completed the game. But I don't think I'll be that lucky, will I? I mean, it might just do what the other game did and give me a continue or... Okay, you meant to give me colours that are actually in play. Okay. How many games get that wrong? It even says Zuma in the middle, doesn't it? Or Azuma. Yeah, any game like Puzzle Bobble, or Zuma, or Puzzle Loop, or whatever you want to call it, once there's only a certain colour left in play, you're meant to just give the player that colour. Otherwise, things like that happen, where you're just cycling through balls you can't use, and then you lose. No, I don't care what the game does now. That is a... Can't even exit it without resetting. Okay, let's reset. That's worse than the driving game because it gets fundamental things wrong. Sports games I'll come back to later, but look, we have the joy of 5 game zones where we can get racing, more racing, IQ, sport. Let's go with action or adventure. Action, I think. Action. Puzzle Loop is a million times better. It is indeed. Ooh, aerobic pilot. It sounds like it's going to be a... Oh, okay. Oh, I've seen this type of thing in some of the other units. It's... It's like an into-the-screen space bomber from Psycho, but bad. It's Space Bomber meets Space Harrier, but with awful aiming. As in, you really can't aim where you want. Okay, oh, we've got some lightning. Yeah, you see, you can't shoot things at the edge of the screen because your shots don't ever go there. Dear. If they're too low down, you can't shoot them. Pretty much the same reason. Look, can't possibly shoot that. I don't have a bomb or anything. But I don't know what that did. Oh, now I've got ring shot. Is not much more better. Not much better because you can't aim still. Okay. Hello, scary skull. Yes, I'll continue. I've lost my ring shot, and I can't really shoot this thing. I'm at the furthest the right I can be. I can't shoot it because, well, the aiming sucks. It's Gaumos or Gaimos. I've not played that one. Worse than Taito's Sky Destroyer. On BBH's stream, it was mentioned that Sky Destroyer was developed by Home Data. I didn't know that. I don't know if that's true or not. Just. Okay, again. It gets the fundamentals so wrong. I ran out of continues. I think that might have been worse than Skyhawk. At least Skyhawk, while the movement was terrible, you could actually shoot at things that you wanted to shoot at. Yeah, that was bad. Super Archer. I mean, this doesn't look very archery, but... Oh, okay, I do have... Oh. I've played this, or a version of this, on some of the NES-based things. Except that moved a lot better than this. Shoot these things when you can. Again, that's one press left. Every time I do this walk animation, that is one press left and one press right. You move basically in steps, and then you have this jump. Oh, that one's already dead, is it? Okay. Nice. There's going to be 3 things from that one. Oh good, they moved in that way. I can't think of any games this is like, because I don't think anybody sensible would make a game like this. Most people making games would realise that this is a terrible design. And not bother. I played similar on the NES units, but it was terrible there too. I mean, it's added a acid drop thing from the ceiling this time. This is very choppy, the movement, yes. And is it going to keep doing anything new? Oh, we've got a ghosty thing that I can't shoot. Oh, and I guess if I jump into the ghost, I'd probably die, don't I? Well, no, I've never fired this up to play it before. This is the first time playing this. I think it might also be the last time I ever play this. Yeah, that did look a bit like a Bubble Bobble character, didn't it, Aussie guy? Might. Super Archer was terrible. Was it worse than the Heroic Pilot? Actually, maybe not. I could complete a few stages. It moved really badly, but I could complete a few stages. Battle Tank. I noticed the music's the same on half of these as well, so... if anybody is watching on YouTube or now, yeah, you might hear a lot of this music. Battle Tank, okay. Unless I'm missing something, there are no controls to move this tank. Yeah, there's only the 2 buttons and start map here. It's not a tank, this is just a turret. So it's like Battlezone, where, but if your tank was broken, turret tower without any up and down movement. Yeah, and half the screen is wasted on nothing. You've just got this tiny window. I guess that's what they're going for. It looks like you're in a turret of a tank. There's a timer down there. So is anything actually going to try and kill me? So E-vans, they're probably delivering mobile phones. I mean, the radar works. Is the level just timed? Or is this the whole game? If I don't shoot things, what happens? Oh, they do attack me if I don't shoot them. Okay. I mean, Yeah, you can potentially fail. You've got a limited amount of ammo. The collision's kind of bad because it sometimes feels like things take more shots and get more ammo. Okay, I've seen enough. Yeah, no. Undersea War. Hey, Vital MKs. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. Oh, yeah, this is depth charge type thing, isn't it? The ridiculous sound effect. Yeah, there's a version of this in most of these plug and play devices. I mean, what? I think Sega got like, is N-Sub like this, or is N-Sub where you're actually in the water? I forget. There is an arcade game like this, and I think it's from the 70s. I don't think it was very good in the 70s. This isn't going to go anywhere, is it? And that's our limit for the number of the depth charges on the screen at once. The music is so inappropriate for this game too. I don't know. Not even sure this has levels. Okay, I've seen enough. After all this time, I've only got 220 points. Let's add a sarcastic round of applause. Deep scan depth charge sub hunter. Yeah, they couldn't do better than an arcade game from like the late 70s, early 80s. How do I get out of this? I'll probably press reset. Didn't we just play a tank game? Oh, okay, this is... yeah, this is sort of Battle City, isn't it? Okay. Oops, okay. Very slow. I'm not seeing the base they're meant to be destroying. Is it armoured? Oh, they're tanks, so I guess they're armoured. Okay, we'll give that one another try. Yeah, that Battle City Tank Force. Oh, I wanted to give it another try. Don't exit when I actually want to play another game. It is amazing that they couldn't manage to copy very basic games and keep the gameplay intact. You can see why so many of these units just use hacked up NES games instead, can't you? It's because when asked to make their own versions of them, they don't manage to do anything that's worth playing. The enemy movement on this is, I think, what kills it. Everything is so unpredictable. They just seem to move around almost at random. I guess there's 12 tanks left in the stage. Yeah, because it's got a count at the top. Let's see if I can clear a level at least. I can. It's spawning exactly where I don't want it to be. Oh. I think that, oh, is this long? Yeah, I think it must be a faster shot or long shot. You can also only have one shot at a time, which These things are a little tricky. Okay, that looked like a missile, not a blow everything up, but I'll take it. Stage 1. Yeah, 12 of those, 3 of those, and 2 of those. 240 points. Again, it's got a 2-player option. I'm assuming some of these units must have allowed a second controller or had a second controller. I think this one was a handheld though, which was single player only. But the 2-player stuff's still there. Is that just an extra life? I'd guess so. Yep. That is an extra life. Okay. I mean, it's not really doing anything new, is it? I think we may have seen everything this game has to offer. I mean, I'm going to stick with this unit for a while. I mean, we're only half an hour in, and I'm sure... Oh, there's some water. Can I swim? No. I can't even take a bath. It will show the amphibious qualities of this tank. Okay, this is... In fact, the easiest way to dispatch most things just seems to be to approach them and spam your shots at them, because you just take out the fire at the same time. Yeah, it lacks the fun factor of any of the games it's trying to be. Right, Earth Defense. This looks awfully like that other tank game. Okay. I think I know what we're going to be doing here. Yeah, we're just going to shoot random geometric looking enemies. Look a bit like faces with broccoli for heads as they try to land. In the most basic format of a shooter you could imagine. Again, I've seen the versions of this in the 8-bit BT NES based things. This is a simpler space unit, by the way. The music is maddening. Some of these units which use the newer Sun Plus CPU have the same games. There's no sound emulation, and they might be better for it. Do I die from this? Yeah, I lose a lot. I lose some fuel if I miss. But also, I've got like loads of fuel and lives. Well, I'm sorry, I just get hit outright. Just hit me. Does that take it? No, does that take whole life? Yeah, I can actually lose a life by getting hit then. Yeah. How about no? Can we go back a menu? How do we go back a menu? Okay, the games. So that was some of the games from Action. Have a look at racing. What's in racing? Is it going to be worse than the other one we had a look at? These all look very generic, don't they? I bet half of these are the same game with different graphics. Final race. Replay or championship? Replay, please. Oh, we can choose our colour. Let's be green. A course, B course, C course. Ordinary circuit containing a few hard points. Most difficult. Why is B the most difficult? Manically narrow curves. Let's have some manically narrow curves. Oh. I thought this was going to be an overhead game, but apparently not. Oh, okay. mean, the road doesn't seem to get narrower and wider. The engine sounds more obnoxious than anything else. They're advertising something. There's hay on the track? I don't know. Oh, I crashed. Oh, and I'm in flames because I crashed into the hay. Oh, okay. You have gears. I didn't realise it was manual gears. There we go. I can get some speed before I crash into the deadly hay. Oh. Oh. Now I can actually go fast. Look. This does not have any kind of realistic handling. Yeah, it's like the Mega Drive version of Super Monaco GP, but if it was off. Okay, I've seen enough. Super skiing. I've seen a formula here. Pick your colour. This is going to be the same game with different graphics, isn't it? I've not got gears this time, which kind of makes sense. A snowboard wouldn't have gears. Oh, I can jump. Okay. It's too fast. So, got no music. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You can't really see much because it's all wide. The end. I mean, does like snowboarding take place on tracks like that? Surely you're meant to be going downhill. You can't have the start and finish in the same place. Yeah, there's some funny samples. But again, how do I get out of this? Press reset. Just as bad. Supermoto, this is going to be the same thing with motorbikes. I mean, the courses seem like they might be, yeah. Hey, look, it's like Taito's World Grand Prix, but where there wasn't meant to be any screen rotation in the first place. Let's see if we've got the blooming gears from the last game. Well, it's the same thing, just with a bike. Same advertising, but worse controls somehow. Far worse controls. No. Super F1 race. I think, yeah. It's the same game, just with F1 cars. Which, I mean, at least they're small enough to see what you're doing. No. Thunder Race. Oh, this looks actually different. I mean, it doesn't look good. It's overhead. I mean, it's oh. Konami's Road Fighter, but without allowing you to collide with anything. Monaco GP. I don't know. There's pickups. There's rocks. There's awkward jumps that you have to go to, and there's just random explosions. think this is the entire game. Oh no, I finished. I passed. Level 2, which looks remarkably like level 1. So you take damage when you hit things. Oh dear. I scored a number. I have a bad feeling about most of these racing games. Fish Journey. Didn't we just play this, but with... It's got different music. Sounds like music that's probably stolen from somewhere, to be honest. Ooh, I passed the fish. They can't bother to tile the sides properly. Look at those, how those tiles are repeating or not joining. Okay, I mean the tune's jolly enough. But it's just a fish where you're avoiding things. I think I like the action category better. At least the games are actually different. Okay, we've seen enough of that one. Let's back out of the racing games. I think we're going to go back to action. No, adventure. Let's have a look at adventure. Adventure starts with adventurer. Adventure's going to be platform. Oh. 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 Can I go down the pipe? No. This feels like if Century Electronics was still making games. It's got a definite CVS system feel to it. You know, like a Superbike and all that nonsense. Floppy Super Mario Brothers. These aren't very super. And woo, let's jump at the flagpole that doesn't exist and pass. I have 690 points. There's no run button. This is how fast you move. So I'm just going to hop along. Your mid-air controls are worse than you can imagine. I'm not even going to try and get that item. Yeah, this feels like you know my first platform game. But oh, I thought it said game over. I thought I was relieved of my duties, and now I'm back on level 2 at the start. It lied. It's going to make me play again. Yeah, this is one of those units where I've really not played most of the games before, so these are new to me too. I mean, oh, I can fire. I didn't realise I could fire. That changes everything. No, it doesn't change much at all. I just fell in the... I can only fire one. I must have got a pickup to be able to fire because I can't fire now. So yeah, game over just means you've lost a life. until you actually lose all your lives, then it's actually game over. Beach War. Okay. Okay, I can rotate the turret. Fire a few shots at once. Otherwise, it's just like that other stop the things arriving from the top of the screen game. I guess that was a power if I'd shot it. Oh, and I've got a defensive barrier that they have to destroy. Okay. And that just kills everybody. And that's what missile symbols do. It's the same in all those other games. This repairs my barrier, I think. So what happens if I let them actually reach the bottom? I'm assuming they're going to try and come along and attack from the side. No, they just go straight past. Even your lowest expectations of what might happen are not met. All they would have had to do is sort of turn the tank around and try and attack from the side. Oh, look, I passed the first level, and now level 2 is going to be the same thing. They just kill themselves when they drive into your wall too. Wow. I have a feeling it's probably really difficult to actually lose on this though. Because you'd have to have one come down the middle to attack your turret because they don't turn around at the side. So, hold on. Oh, we're game over just by doing nothing. Fair? Yeah. Okay, that's Beach War. Trooper. This is just going to be parachuters, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, look. In fact, I think... Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So if they land, you lose HP. They don't attack you. They run the other way. But you lose health. Otherwise, you're just shooting these people and letting them die in the air and fall to the ground as bodies. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Final blood. Please just give me some new music. Oh, it's another tank game. Where you can't move the tank. Oh, it's just like the other one, but with different presentation and no radar. And alternating... It alternates the firing between the two turrets, and also the enemies fire back a bit more. Still terrible though. Not done night shoot, have we? Oh, crosshair. It's like chiller but awful. Did I just shoot out the right? Probably did. At least it's a bit of a different genre, although just playing this on a pad is not great. It's just going to shoot them with the top armor. Will I get a different background on stage 2? I'm going to bet no, but we'll see. Oh, okay, I'm wrong. It has scrolled up. Shoot out the candle again. Yeah. Okay. I mean, at least it's got some form of progression. It's something we've not seen in many of these games. Oh yeah, I do have to do one of these streams every now and again, and I just look at something nobody's ever going to care about, and help to document it for the masses. Just, you know, because I mean, we did emulate it, which may have been a mistake. As I say, I've got a few more units like this on the way to me, which boast a different number of games, so we'll have to see if there's anything new or unique in them. I'm kind of curious if this is going to have a boss though now. I think it's unlikely, but it's not really evolving the enemy count, it's just more and more and more bats. And one candle to shoot on every level if you really want to, which seems to make no difference to the gameplay. No, it's not going to go anywhere, is it? Oh well, that was Night Shooter. That's some Riding Hunt. It's a really weird logo for this. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about, you know, riding on this rather cute horse and just shooting animals across the path. No, it's not quite Operation Thunderbolt, is it? Just had that presentation. No. Can I shoot the tree? No, that just counts as a miss. Right, we probably exhaust our supply of different animals as well. Oh, my score is 106. That was it? Okay. That's it. I didn't quit out, it quit out. Hunting! That's actually quite a nice title screen. I'm guessing this, yeah, we've got a little crosshair again. This is going to be the bat. Oh no, it's not the bat thing again. It's, proper targets. It kind of wants to be lethal enforcers, but in a forest. I'm guessing they don't shoot back at you either. Finish. Level 2. Okay. This is all it does. Doesn't seem like we've got any background variation on this one. It doesn't even show a gunshot if you miss, which is weird because, you know, here there's no explosion, but if you actually hit the thing, it explodes, which makes me wonder what they're made of. Exquisite indeed. Okay, we've seen enough of that one. Cat's Guide. Okay. Level 1, press stop. Oh. Okay. It's Kind of Solomon's Key? Except, I've only got a limited number of these blocks. Let's see. Okay. Sort of Solomon's Key mixed with Lemmings. My cat has gone to sleep because I didn't press anything. Can I actually complete this though, because I killed a bunch of them in my block earlier. They are really struggling to do those fireworks, aren't they? Oh, Jesus. What on earth is going on now? That was lucky. Okay, I think we may have found the best game so far. I doubt the level design is going to be any good. But, you know, at the very least, this is a game with mechanics. And it's got, like, extra animations on the cat when it falls asleep if you're not doing anything. And it has stage design. And, you know, it's even got, like, them coming from 2 different places now. And you have to be careful not to squash them with the bricks because they go like that. And you feel really bad because you've just murdered the little kitty. Well, I'm going to murder more of them. They don't die if you do that, though. Just that. And there is a limit to how many you can murder. Oh. Game over. So, Cat's Guide. Yeah, that actually seems like an almost competent game. I bet there's only about 5 levels or something silly. But it was actually a game. It's Fire from Nintendo or Wall Street from Century Electronics. Just okay. You missing people? The guy fires at you. Yeah, Cat's Guide. I think design some puzzle game, design some decent levels in there, and you've got an actual reasonable game. This is just. I mean, it's a concept we've seen done many times before. It's not an especially good implementation of the concept. I mean, this thing is bigger, so it doesn't bounce as much. The items move in different patterns at different speeds. I mean, fair. I guess that adds a bit of variety to it. There's no music. So there's no real compelling reason to want to play this. This bomb is lit. Yeah, he's shouting bomb. I know he's shouting bomb. Okay, that's... Oh. Maybe I was meant to miss the bomb? I don't know. It seems to put a thing above his head like I've cleared the loop. But I got shot at anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to miss again and get game over. At least they don't get shot to death. Which is kind of what I thought might happen. Street shooting. This is going to be... Man, that really is want to be... That really does want to be... Oh, now there's hostages that I'm not meant to shoot. Okay. Yeah, it's got even more lethal forces, hasn't it? do anything. Why is the making a police car siren sound when there's no sirens whatsoever on the car? Oops. Sirens on the car. As you may have noticed, I've given up trying to compare or rank these games against each other because basically there's nothing of worth in most of them. Pass, woo. Stage 2 just starts on the same street. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to have any more content, is it? What if we run out of bullets? Anything? Nothing? Everything? How do I get more bullets? Do they recharge over time? No, I think there's just no way to restore your bullets that I could see. Okay. New Force. Oh, that we played that one. Brave Boy. Oh, another side scroll, I think. Okay, no, it's not a side scroller, it's another shooting game. With a boy who is very much going to have a bad neck. In short order. And he's unbelievably good at throwing bananas. I'm guessing that kills me? Yeah, that kills me. I figured it might. Again, the actual character movement is very choppy, and you can press left like this, and if you don't hold left, you don't move. You have to hold left for a second to move, and the collision is, as you can see, awful. I mean, what makes him brave? Is it the fact that he's got 6 lives? Crappy Sasuke versus Commander. Yeah, I've not really played enough of that one, but yeah, this isn't going to do anything more, is it? Okay, what does it take to kill this brave boy? Yeah, just more rocks on the head. Okay, just enjoy seeing him. There we go. We've seen enough of brave boy. We can have a bit of kid adventure. Is this going to be a soccer band game? No? Oh, it's a Bomberman clone. With no sound effects about them. Really weird scrolling. Actually, yeah, I've got this on a handheld, and when I select it on the handheld, the sound kind of just crashes. I don't know if there's like a bug in the programming that's causing it to not play any sound effects, and that causes the sound to just crash on the handheld. But I do have a copy of this on an actual device somewhere. There's an arcade game with water balloons instead of bombs, isn't there? It's the Balloon and Balloon, the Earth one. I don't know why I've got a massive lemon as a head. In fact, I don't even really know what I'm doing. There just seems to be an endless spawn of these enemies. I can go this way. Okay. It's just moved so slowly. How big is this maze? Can I just throw the mushroom? No. Why are there no enemies down here? Oh, there is an enemy down here. Hello, enemy down here. Maybe you'd like to tell your friends to join. This is a ridiculously big maze. For such a slow-moving character. Okay, hello enemies. A coin that doesn't even animate. Okay, let's just get rid of some of you. I'm assuming it's just clear out a certain number of enemies. Then I complete the level, maybe? Oh, but what? Okay, oh, wait, what? I can attack the castles? That's... Oh, these are spawn things like in Gauntlet, I guess. How many hits do they take? What? Okay, yeah, okay, right, I see. Universal's Mrs. Dynamite is better. Yeah, Mrs. Dynamite isn't too bad. It feels a little unfinished. This is tedious. Oh, that one was one too. Can I walk past the top? No, of course I can't. Okay, there are no more enemies spawning though, so I guess they're not spawn points. They just... I mean, if you're going to have something like that in the corner, you kind of want it to be an infinite spawn point, like in Gauntlet. But no, I've just got the tedium of finding each of these and using enough bombs against it that it explodes. Oh, I'm standing in the path of the bomb and blowing myself up because I'm stupid. I want to see what happens when I destroy them, okay? Okay. I'm hoping this is the last one. I'm assuming they're just in the four corners. Will we get another graphical theme on the second level? Probably not. Will we get a new maze on the second level? Oh. Yeah, it's tediously slow. It seems to be struggling when it scrolls too, because it slows down when you scroll. Level 2. Looks about the same to me. I mean, is it a different layout? Do I care? No. No game, I really don't care. I'm sorry. That kid's adventure was not much fun. Bailout Blocks. Easy, normal, or hard? Okay, I'm going to say normal, because... Ooh, this is ugly. Okay. Well. What? I'm stuck. Now I can jump. What? I can jump. Sometimes. Up to jump. Up to jump. Okay. What? What? Tetris where you catch things? And you can rotate once you pick them up. And yeah, it's not good. I mean, it seems somewhat original, but it's not good. Plato's Pebble Pool. I mean, nobody's played Pebble Pool, have they? So, I mean, it might be. I mean, there are those other games where you catch the blocks and try and build stacks, but then the actual blocks kill you, and
The only challenge here seems to be that the water is rising, so I guess if I wait too long, it's going to Rainbow Islands me. Maybe. Possibly. No? Okay, maybe it only rises when I put a block down. Or maybe that was an illusion. I mean, there seems to be like a meter thing there, so I should probably see what happens when the meter gets full. I probably shouldn't do that though. But there's nothing stopping me putting pieces underneath pieces. I mean, you can only ever do, what, 2 lines at once? You get the right shape. There does seem to be an end up there. So what happens if I actually just build a tower? Okay, it doesn't like me building a tower. It really didn't like me building a tower, did it? So, let's build another tower. I can't build a tower now. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to just build a tower. Unless you are. No, okay. Maybe you are. Hey, Mr. Pong guy. I mean, you say goodness. This is... I've got a different background, which is almost certainly some really bad scan that's been squashed. Or game capture. Okay, so you can build Tetris-like lines, which seems to be what it would be implying you do, because it's Tetris shapes. But in reality, you're just meant to build a tower and escape. Oh no, because then it does that. Okay, what? There's some gameplay mechanic here I don't quite understand, but okay, what happened then? That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, if I pause the game and unpause the game, I fall through the ground into the water. At which point, Echo the Dolphin saves me. What? Yeah. I don't think that's meant to happen. And it's a strange... Yeah, it doesn't matter where you are. If you pause the game and unpause the game, you fall through the ground. Wario's Woods, but a bit worse. I mean... Yeah... I mean, I'm not a big fan. Did I play Wario's Woods and I found it like it just seemed too easy? Battleship. I don't think it's going to be the board game, is it? Oh no, it's another one of these. Can't shoot through the barriers. Yeah, it's a Space Invader-y thing, isn't it? And you can move in all the directions. I can sit up here if I want, which doesn't seem very sensible. Yeah, I'm not playing any more of that. But you know, the fun part is, yeah, there are more pages of these games. And that's just the adventure section. Slot machine. Oh, okay. I remember this unit. You see how blurry these graphics are? It's because this game is in other plug and plays, and rather than dumping the ROM from it and stealing the ROM, they clearly just took a screen capture of the game on a TV and reprogrammed it. So they've got sort of TV capture quality blurry graphics for half of these later ones. We do emulate the plug and plays that have the original versions where the graphics aren't a blurry mess. And considering all of them run on Sun Plus hardware, I don't even get why. But yeah, they did that for a lot of the games on these units. Anyway, it's not a JPEG. It's a screen capture. They screen captured all the graphics from a different plug and play unit for some of these. I put some screenshots a couple of years ago on Twitter. Showing it. I guess IQs are going to be boring stuff, isn't it? Puzzle, pipe worker, grass cutter, railway builder, mine. So yeah, I think about half the games on this are just like that with the really blurry graphics because they've stolen it. What's puzzle? Puzzle is literally a puzzle. Anybody like doing puzzles? I mean, I suppose it works. It's far too many pieces. Is it an easy mode? I'm assuming that's the easy mode, yeah. Yeah, it's a puzzle. You then find out that you're doing everything in the wrong place. I think you get it, it's a puzzle. I mean, it seems to be a competently programmed puzzle, but it's a puzzle. Pipe worker. Well, I think we know what this is. It's Pipe Mania. Oh, bad. Very sticky controls. You can't tell that from watching, but there's a noticeable delay when they're pressing these buttons. Also, what? Why did I lose? Let's try that again. Oh dear. In fact, I think. Look at the timer, right, okay. Wait. it doesn't even... Oh, okay. You know how in Pipe Mania, it starts slowly flowing the water, and so you have to keep ahead of the water flow? No, in this one, you've just got to build the pipe before the timer runs out. There are no cross pieces. There's no water flow. There's no speed up. It's join the pipe before the timer runs out. I was almost hopeful for that one for a while. Yep, Pipe Mania, if of a low quality. What? Oh. The symbol was kind of hiding what was below. I may have misinterpreted the track layout there a little. I wonder if we're going to change it around when it's actually on the piece, though. No, this is still wrong, isn't it? No, you can't change it around when the thing is already on the piece. It's locomotion, but it was not very good. You can change it around once it's been over the piece, though, so that's plus, I guess. Although I'm not sure how to get it to where it needs to be in some cases. I've played worse. It's not tile sliding like Locomotion, which some of you may be happy to hear. But it also means that you're actually quite restricted on how you can approach these levels. This is just going to go off the screen and kill me, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Locomotion without the tile sliding, just with tile rotation, which actually makes it a lot more difficult because you can't move where the curves and the straights are. At least as far as I know. Yeah, it just crashes on the side, doesn't wrap around. I was hopeful it might wrap around. But no. Unless you can, but no. As far as I know, you can't. Oh, I've already set it in motion. I have set it in Locomotion. That's actually going to get me everything in the level, isn't it? Or Kubrick, yes. Or Junction on the Mega Drive, which is kind of Kubrick with a weird perspective. So that gave me an extra life. Is the P just the end? Or is all I really have to do to get to the P? Yeah, P for passes. And they're more of the same. Okay, I've played worse. Number memory. Okay. Just, yeah, put them in order. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of that one. Grass cutter. This is one of those that controls far worse than it looks. There aren't any arcade grass cutting games, are there? Are there? I can't. This genre is kind of exists in all these plug and play games. I can't actually think of an arcade grass cutting game. But yeah, the way you move in this is weird. When you corner, it's not quite obvious where you're going to end up. See, this is just... Look, you can move like this, which is completely unnatural. You know what we should absolutely do with lawnmowers is mow up coins. Nothing bad could ever happen if you mow up a coin. It snaps in weird ways. Yeah, no. Again, you've taken a really simple concept and kind of broken it with controls that are just plain awful. You can see why the dog is so angry. The dog was probably made to play this plug and play for a while. We're still on the first plug and play unit as well. I mean, we may stick on this plug and play unit because plenty to explore. Ooh, I cut the grass. And now there are 2 dogs. So you can't mow. Yeah, I tried. Did the dog get me? I don't know. So why do the flower beds look like dog paws? I mean... photo match. It's pairs. Have we seen this? Yeah. Why? Oh look, that matches with that. Well done. You've seen enough. Snake. Well, if you're expecting Atlas's "Oh my God," unfortunately you are in for disappointment. And yeah, this doesn't play well. The controls are really laggy. So, right, no, left, right. In Snake, you want snappy, responsive controls. This does not have snappy, responsive controls. You can just about get used to it. Yeah, I was pressing left then. It didn't even respond. If you miss the window in the frame to press the button, it just doesn't. You know a better Snake game? Snapper from Philco in the arcades. Yeah, I was pressing right several times and it just ignored it. Well done on terrible controls. You know, Nokia even got this game right on phones that had really awful screens. This is level 1 apparently. I don't know what it takes to get to level 2. I don't know what's going to change on level 2. I used to quite like Snake games as a kid. Some sort of typing type ones on the good old Spectrum. With mazes and walls and weird extra features. Although I don't remember if the weird extra features were part of the original typing games. Or if I added them, because I did like to mess around with them. Typing programs and add weird features to them. You know, like portals. So the Snake would teleport. The fact the timer is like 8 minutes long makes me think that it might take about 8 minutes to get to level 2, but if you control respond. No, I don't. I'm done with Snake. Sky Up. Okay. Is this one of those jumping games? Is this a new tube? Oh god, that's scrolling. Ow. How did they program the vertical scrolling this badly? I win. I don't feel like I won. I don't feel it's possible to win if you are playing this. I jumped at the wrong time. No, I fell down. How terrible. Yeah, this scrolling's terrible. It's really disorientating as soon as you press the jump button. I don't think that's an emulation glitch. I say I do have a unit with some of these games on, so I might even be able to check. But Pretty sure it's just the game. I don't know if the unit's based on the same version of the technology, though. So as I say, I've got there were dumps of this on 2 different technology levels. The games are the same, though the helicopter game doesn't seem to work in the newer technology one in MAME. And I would like to try and find out if that's the case on real hardware or not. But unfortunately, when you've got the unit in your hands, you have no real way of knowing which version of the tech it is. The horizontal scrolling is fine. I mean, it is just a cloud. I've seen companies mess up that before. Yeah, this isn't even throwing anything new into the mix. Where's, like, hazards? It's just... If you want a good game that's a bit like this, what is it? A Zub on the 8-bits, Spectrum Amstrad, where you've got to get to the top of the screen with moving platforms. That's actually pretty good. This? Nah. At least they weren't sort of DG picks and had a game where you fall down platforms and called it jump, even though there's no jump button. That was really stupid. Oh, no, it's got a bit faster on level 2. Okay, level 3 even. I think we've seen enough. Can we get out of this one? Not letting me pause now. Let's me pause then. Bomb Kid. Oh. I mean, it is more bomb jack than the other bomb jack. Although, again, the controls are really laggy here. And also, this looks more like an 8-bit game. This looks like sort of... Yeah, it looks like some NES hack. You move in tile spaces, by the way, with a big delay on your movement. I have to bomb all the things to find the key, don't I? My least favourite part of every Bomberman game. Now this is what I don't like even about the original Bomberman. You get to the point where it's just like, I need to get out the level, which means I've got to tediously destroy all the blooming chests until I find the key. Or the exit itself in some cases. Never really appealed to me. Or is it just going to be in the last one on this game because this is a plug and play version? Or can I just go to the exit even though it's a closed door? I should probably check that first. No, I can't. I do need to find some key. There's no power up so far either. So, doing one bomb at a time. It's literally going to be in the last chest, isn't it? Okay. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. There was no way out the level. Magic key. Okay. Platformer. With what? Did I fall off the platform just by walking near the edge of it? I believe I did. Yeah. Can I kill this thing? No. I'm gonna get that key. We need the key from up there, but I don't know how to get it. Yeah, that might be that they didn't actually. Oh, what? The collision box? No. The collision box does not seem awful. I was falling off the platform. I don't know. Tower ladder. Oh, okay. That is James Pond Robocod, isn't it? Or just James Pond? Oh dear. Guest starring in Tower Ladder. Oh, actually, as the playable character, and it's one of these games. Why are we basically James Pond? We've seen these before. Different types of platforms are randomly generated and you have to keep descending. But for some reason they called it ladder, even though you are really descending, not ascending, and it's not a ladder. If it was a ladder, this would be easy. Did it just play a high score noise for me getting to the record, which is level 1? Yeah, I mean, this does scroll vertically reasonably well, at least. I mean, it didn't play a high noise for me getting to level 2, which was also a record. No music again. But this is just going to be endless. It doesn't even seem to have many interesting hazards. So I mean, they might just introduce them later. But we've seen how these games are. We don't seem to have any collapsing platforms. We don't seem to have any bricks with fire on them, or even spikes. Some conveyor belts and some moving platforms and a few springy ones. Yeah, and this isn't even a good implementation of it. It's kind of funny because we have, well, James Pond. James Pond can fall down to the tower. Because, well, a fish probably shouldn't have climbed that high up a tower away from water anyway. Cross street, it's going to be Frogger, isn't it? Alpha? I'm not sure. It's going to rivet. This is entirely how people walk when crossing the street. Okay. Also, oh, don't walk into people's fences though; they're deadly. Also, how small are the cars? I'm sorry, if this guy was in front of my car, I think I'd be the one worried in the driver's seat. Walking Simulator 2015. Yeah. Okay, it's Frogger without any of the fun. I can make it run for it. Set my own challenge. Go and don't stop. There we go. Gotta do it in one. Oh, nope. One again. Ooh. Is it going to change at all? I think the traffic's getting a bit heavier, isn't it? Giant jaywalking simulator. But yeah, it's no Frogger. I mean, the real challenge of Frogger is the log part at the top. The logs are sinking in out the water, and you've got to try and get as far to the side of the screen as possible on the logs that are sinking out the water, and you've got to pick up the bonuses. And not the crossing the road part, which is generally the kind of fun but trivial part. I've got more traffic. Also in Frogger, the movement being in squares is kind of what makes it tricky. Because you can't just do a little tap to the side to avoid the traffic. You have to do a big hop. Okay. Of note, this guy cannot walk backwards. He is incapable of walking backwards. He can sidestep, he can dart forward, but he cannot take a step back. So he will now just... see, once I was up there, he can't avoid the car up there because you can't step backwards. It's bad. Mine! Sweeper. At least it's not the one that's stolen the Windows graphic. Oh dear. I failed mine sweeper. I mean... It's Minesweeper. Oh, press the wrong button. If you press the wrong button, then you're gonna die. Okay, I mean, it wasn't the worst version of Minesweeper ever, but it's Minesweeper. Railway builder. Okay. What? Okay, I have to go down here to choose the pieces. I mean, it was clearly being developed by the same developer as the Pipe Mania one, hasn't it? Because it's basically the same thing without the random piece generation. At least we found one decent game. This isn't it. I say decent then. I don't know. Pardon me. Let's get out of I have to hammer the button to get in. We've had a look at we've not had a look at sport. I mean, we'll see what's in there, but I'm not optimistic there's going to be anything we want to play. Soccer training, hula hoop, archery, high jump, balance board, javelin flow, ping pong. Let's have a look at ping pong. Oh, it's one of those that looks like it should be for a motion controller. Well, you've really got no control over what happens as far as it. Maybe you get timing, otherwise no. Did it even make me enter my name, or is it just giving me a name? Okay, the different buttons do seem to change how you hit the shot. So I guess there's that. It's a bit better than the single button ones. Why does he stand up like that? Cat Guide. Cat Guide had potential. Okay. Yeah, these are just like Cliff Overhang. I need to see what Cliff Overhang is. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling this was probably developed for some kind of dance map. It does not feel like the safest sport in the world. I have to jump quite early and it wanted me to survive for 1 minute 30. And I survived for 13 seconds and 99. No. Double sculling. Is it just, yeah, just bash the buttons, woo. Or do something, I'm not even sure. Up and down. We seem to have reached our 20 kilometers an hour limit. We only have 5 seconds to reach the end. Which we may not do because I didn't. Oh, we did anyway. That was it. Header. How to play. Oh, I've seen this in one of the other ones. Yeah, these are from some sports unit, I think. I mean, look at the smooth animation. Oops, I got hit in the face with a glove. This is Concussion Simulator. I mean, to be fair, the animation is pretty good. And look, they've used the transparency feature of the hardware on the main sprite. But there's not much game here, but it's a pillow. I'm assuming pillows hurt. No, maybe I should try and head one anyway. Just the pillow hurt. Yeah, okay. Pillows hurt. I mean, yeah, you give this one the presentation. Not actually much of a game, but hey, we've been streaming these crappy games for 1 hour 50 minutes. Yeah, this isn't going to do anything else. Oh, this one doesn't even have an exit, so I think you just have to run out of time. Oh well, we will continue to head some balls. And remember, this is just one of many terrible plug-and-play units. But one I don't think I ever really went over all the games and made screenshots of either. I didn't get bonus time for that, I hope. I want to have some more pillows. There doesn't seem to be any real penalty for doing that, but also, if these people are meant to be your friends, they're a little bit mean, aren't they? Oh, cleared. Oh, that's the game. Let's see what other sports we've got. Air hockey. Driving range. Kung Fu. This is just going to be a fight. Oh. Oh. Kung Fu. High style. Practice basic or arcade? Arcade. Come on, let's play. Beginner Advanced Pro. I don't know. I'm not optimistic by the palette selection there. That looks glitched. So let's choose Dragon Track. Level 1. What? What? What am I doing here? Yeah, this is clearly meant for a boxing plug and play because it's showing boxing glove graphics. And it's also giving me stats on many calories I can have burned. Keep in mind that this was just a little handheld console. Yeah, they've taken that from somewhere else. What's Labrinth? Why is Labrinth a sports game? Welcome to the sport of Labrinth. In fact, I know for a fact that this is in one of the dance mat things I've got. And again, I'd assume it's actually just designed for some kind of balance board plug and play, but it's just ended up in some of the others. That would be why it's a sport, but obviously this is not a sport. I bet there's a dedicated unit with just this game in it or something like that. Yes, I'm sure about that. I want to quit. There's no quit button. You can't select yes on the quit. So yeah, you can see by that point in this one they were just taking games from elsewhere that may or may not actually function properly on the unit. Because why would they care about games functioning properly? What we want to get back to is the action. Because we are far from done here. I don't think we played Space Defense, did we? Okay. Ooh. It's Space Invaders mixed with Galaxian. Gallagher, whatever. Well, I passed the level. Yeah, we've seen enough of this. Yeah, it's a similar idea. I mean, they're just shovelware games that people saw. Oh, it's got 250 games. It must be great value, and I mean, gave it to their kids. This one, Helicopter. This is the one that doesn't work on the later technology units, where the scrolling is completely broken at the main. Where I don't know if it's an emulation bug or just it's broken on those units. I'll let you into secret, it's not very good. Oh yeah, and you've got to protect the convoy as well. It's a protect them up. Yeah, jungle attack ones tend to be better than this, you are correct. The way that the enemies move with you means you can't really move in line with them and shoot them, which is really, really bad. I was going to kill this guy on the ground either, which would have thought you'd be able to, but you can't. Now I have to fly through, what, a base? Fly for the top of the screen? I don't know. I guess that was what I had to do. This just feels badly programmed. At least the scrolling works on this version. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the stage there, it seemed to be trying to force scroll me off the top of the screen, which meant I couldn't avoid stuff. No helicopter. We've seen enough of you. Base defense. Okay, we played this before with different graphics, basically. Although this time they're moving in different patterns, so I'm optimistic they might do something Yeah, they actually come to the bottom and start firing at your vent, so it's an improvement on the other one we saw like this. I mean, the controls are terrible again. We've got the same graphic there for blow everybody up. Fire range is terrible, but there's probably a power up for that. So. Okay, we've seen it before, but I mean, it's an improved version of the other one that is a bit like that. Yeah, it's better than the other one. Base attack. Hey, this one's got a copyright on the screen. Apparently, this was developed in 2006 by Hudi. The unit is from 2015, though. So, the developer of this one felt it was worth actually putting their name on the screen. The movement's fine. Enemies are small. The medals look like other games. Some enemies are bigger. The shot button is unresponsive. The power up though. I don't like these tiny enemies. You can only have like 1 or 2 shots on the screen at once, and there's a big delay. It's going to change my... Oh, it's just an all power. Okay, what? I passed level 1 by some means. I think my big gun can destroy rocks and anything else. Take out an entire wave of enemies. Oh, now I've got 4. Don't stand a chance, big asteroid. There doesn't need to be a bomb, and I've got 8 lives. What that did. Oh, wait, that's not a pickup. That's yeah. Oh, things fine from the side. It's not good, but I mean, compared to what was the first one, Skyhawk, it's playable. I mean, there's not much visual feedback on the hits here. I mean, the audio sound it makes when you hit, which I'm assuming means I'm actually damaging it. I might not be able to defeat it without my big powerful weapon that I lost earlier, though. This might be where all my lives just go to nothing. I think the big weapon just counts as like 5 shots at once. And I don't have it. It seems to make the hit sound wherever you hit on this thing though, so maybe if I just keep hitting the edge. Still gonna move out of the way then. Okay. It's using the transparency effect on the boss sprites as well, because you can see the stars through it, which is an interesting choice. It is anyway. Looks like it is. Okay. Same developer. I mean, it moves better than the Skyhawk game. Oh, it's got a different background now, look. It's actually changed after the first level. It's got stage progression. But, I mean, the developer of this one was at least titled on, with copyright on... Copyright was displayed on the title screen, which was unusual. I mean, it's just not good. Wait, holding fire is better than tapping fire. Tapping fire gets you this. Holding fire gets you this. That's really weird. If I'd known that earlier, it might have been alright. Horrific Collapsar. Oh. Wait. It looked like the other game, but you know what this is? It's Awful Gyrus. It's Awful Gyrus. Yeah. Oh, look, I used a bomb, which made everything go pink. I do kind of like the way they've done these pre-rendered backgrounds with a few frames of animation. It looks quite effective for the tunnel effect, but it doesn't save the game in any way. I really thought this was just going to be that previous game we just looked at with different graphics, so I'm kind of glad it isn't. But I'm also not sure it's going to do anything beyond this. And now I'm dead. Same continue graphics though, so it's probably the same developer. And also, yeah, I guess that developer that did both these games likes doing that pre-rendered look. Space Defend? Did we play this? No, it's thought the music was going to go into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles then. Okay. I mean, it's one angry ball. Don't seem to have any real control over the direction it goes. It just seems to bounce off. So that's never a good sign with this type of game, because you really want to hit it in like different places to control the angle. But, you know, like Omega, I played yesterday, where you can actually have full control over the movement. In this, you have none. So really, all I can do is keep hitting the ball back until the level is over. With MIDI music, I don't know if these are MIDI music or if they're just samples that are looped. I'm not sure. I've not studied the audio formats on these. But yeah, you have absolutely no control over the ball direction. Okay, what? It made me press a button for the power up. It'd be kind of okay if it homed in on things, I suppose, but unless that's what it's doing, it might be. Is it kind of homing in on things if it detects as an angle for it to hit it? No, it's not, is it? This is where we get the highly entertaining part at the end of all these games where you can't control the direction your thing goes. And again, it's such a simple thing, you know. You hit it should be a case of, in this case, maybe it did, but your angle should be entirely determined by where you hit it on the pad, not like maybe two different places. Level 2. Oh, now there's some robots at the top. Big baddie. I mean, at least it's a different style of game than the ones we've seen so far, but it's not good. I think we've seen enough of that. Space Warrior. Does anybody remember a game where there were 4 ships to choose from, which were different colours, and a big thing in the middle that said 1p at the top, and half the screen unused? It looked like there should be 8 ships or 7 when there were only. This is Skyhawk. This is definitely going to be Skyhawk again, isn't it? Oh, except it's horizontal, and the movement is okay. But yeah, these some of these graphics are the ones we just saw in that other space game. So I think you're right, Aussie guy. They would have both been developed by the same developer. Okay, this is actually infinitely better than Skyhawk because your movement works. Oh, yeah. So how did they manage to mess up Skyhawk so bad? I'm not saying this is good, but it plays. I mean, those are just the pickle icons from Gradius, aren't they? You can't move any higher than that, by the way, even though the power can go up there. You can't go beyond the status bar. But yeah, it feels like I'm shooting the pickle icons. I mean, the Simplest stuff does still have sequenced audio, so it could all be sequenced. Okay, I mean, I'm not sure what the challenge is going to be in this one. We'll keep going. Oh, okay, the challenge is me not paying attention. We're going to get any kind of boss? That yellow daggery sort of chip. H has doubled up my shots. Boom. Oh, the background's changing. I'm heading into something. Oh, no. Okay, they're getting quite aggressive at firing back now. I've got little green space fish. Chase me! Look at that, that's mean. So these ones have a different attack pattern. Oh, I died. So I'm not too familiar with the various sound systems like that, sound canvas and the like, so I will take your word for it, Mr. Fungi. Okay, Space Warrior was... is this going to be another one of those tower ones? No, yes, no, it's another crosshair one. I'm not sure about the sound here. I suspect this is bad sample decoding of some sort. This sounds a bit rubbish. Or maybe it just sounds like this because they put 0 effort into these units. And this is just how it sounds. I don't know. Anyway. I appear to be shooting either army men or weird undead skeletal figures. Yeah, I think the graphics in that one was stolen. Yeah, this sounds too annoying. I'm not playing that anymore. Bear hockey. Oh yeah, I've seen this before. I respect the pun, actually. It's air hockey with bears, so they called it bear hockey. Somebody actually had a sense of humour. Yeah, see if you can find out anything about them, Aussie guy. If anybody's willing to put their name beyond that. Because they might be the ones responsible for a bunch of the games on these units. Maybe not all of them, because I don't think they'll be the same ones doing these, you know, those weird TV capture rip-off ones where they've taken other plug-and-play games and just reprogrammed them using stolen graphics. That seems... Those seem to be added on sort of the later versions of these units, not the early ones, so I suspect they got some other company to do that. It's not really a good air hockey game. It's got bears, and the graphics are nice. Just the physics are a bit questionable. But yeah, I've played worse than a simple little air hockey game like this. I'm sure there's, if you want to take these graphics and make a slightly more enjoyable game, this one's got potential. It's a bit slow if you let it do this. Get the puck back over here so I can blast it. There we go, get a bit more speed on this thing. No, you've taken the speed right off it again. It needs speed. Anyway, it's air hockey with bears. Make Hamburger? Okay. No? What? Oh, wait, oh, it tells me what I need at the top. I'm making an onion burger. I've just got to wait for another piece of bread, because I'm sure this is how burgers are made. There we go. My onion burger is complete. Another onion burger. Everybody must love onion burgers. Double onion, no meat, no cheese. Now single onion. Is there like that looks like a burnt just piece of meat. Oh! Now we've got a giant cucumber burger. I really don't know. It's not going to do anything now, is it? So, yeah. Fireman. Oh, here's another one with the terrible scan graphics. Where they've taken a TV image and just used the graphics. Because there's a version of this on the other plug-and-plays that is absolutely fine. But yeah, this has got the terrible, blurry graphics. I mean, it's a Superman simulator. It's marginally better than Superman 64. Or Superman for the Nintendo 64 even, because it's not actually called Superman 64, is it? If I could remember which unit the original game was on, I would fire it up and show you the difference. But yeah, this is just... So, they've obviously recorded footage of it or used a capture card, a crappy capture card, for the RF signal, and then just imported the asset and reprogrammed the game. People must have liked onion burgers. Look at those dead eyes. I mean, when every building in the city is just on fire, and the UFOs going past, I'm not entirely sure there's much point in rescuing these people and putting them on the ground. Clearly they've got nowhere to go to, and their planet is likely just about to be obliterated. But, okay. And this is the game. Thrilling. Let's just crash into a UFO. You know, we might be Superman, but UFO. You know, using our power to rid the world of UFOs is apparently not what we're going to be doing. Even that screen there is some weird bad capture scan. Bubble Dragon! We know what this is going to be. You know they called the game Bubble Dragon? Can anybody see what's missing? Or the many things that are missing. This was clearly the Taito's true vision for Puzzle Bubble, without Bob or Bob. In this case, without anything that looked really like a bubble, even. And also, yeah, you move in steps. You can't hold the button to move in the direction. You have to keep tapping it to change direction, which is just obnoxious. And obviously that means the step taming means you can't really aim where you want easily anyway. I mean, there's no way to get in that gap there. This is unbelievably bad. There's not going to be any kind of combo scoring system. You really can't aim on, and that just takes you back to that screen. So let's go. Oh, okay, 15. Oh. Now there's more colours. Hey, bomb. The bomb. When you clear regular bubbles, it makes an explosion sound. When you clear them with the bomb, it doesn't. But we've got these bowling ball things that just take out loads of stuff. Why did that bounce? What? I'm giving up trying to understand this. See, no explosion on the bomb. It's got TNT in the map. Oh. Oh. What is that then? I put green bubbles against it and it didn't clear. And you can't aim where you want it. Pause. Continue. Quit. Quit, please. Quit. Ballanza. What's going on here? Oh, it automatically started the game. I think. Now I can't do anything. Did I lose? I think I must have lost already. Oh, okay. I can grab balls with my two hands. Frame rate here is insanely bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I can... What? Okay, I mean, there was no title screen. It jumped straight into the action. The frame rate is all over the place. The balls are all the same colour. I don't know what I'm meant to do after grabbing the balls. I think it's just like hungry hippos. You grab the balls and... What? Maybe you're meant to grab all the opposition balls? Yeah, no. No, we don't want to play that. Ice cream. Oh, this is another one of those with scanned graphics. Or captured graphics. And... guess what? It's Tapper. Yeah, that isn't terrifying. What happened to the graphics they captured? I guess because it was a dark image, it really didn't capture it well. Is that the company that's credited in the ROM for Guitar Buster? I think I left a note in the MAME source with a copyright credit for Guitar Buster. I think it might have been that, which does also happen to run the same hardware as this with the same weird sort of protections. So probably that would kind of make sense if that's the case. Okay, Ice Cream Tapper is not good. Is Beer Master just the same thing? Yeah, Beer Master is the same thing, but now it's actually more like Tapper, just with... I mean, what was obviously a really bad-looking image of a bar in the first place that's now been captured from some RF signal. It's the same game, the same mechanics. You pick up the cup, you have to actually press the button to put it back again. Yeah, it's more crappy Tapper. Okay. Ooh. So we are currently on 2 hours 20 minutes of this nonsense. Did we have a look at more in Adventure? We found some games in here before. Skating Penguin. Let's have a look at Skating Penguin. I mean, it's skateboarding penguin. I don't quite know what you meant to do here. Speed up, maybe? That went well. What do I do here? Oh, I hold the button and do a trick. Well done. What? Okay. Oh dear me. You have to hold the button at exactly the right time where you don't do the jump. So I want to see if there's anything comes after, but I'm not even going to try and jump for that crystal or that one. I'm going to call this Wonder Why They Bothered Making It, boy. Oh, I failed there again. This is just the game, isn't it? There's nothing more to this game. We need to find a good game to end on. We might be here all day. Oh. I love how the diamonds don't count as one diamond, but multiple diamonds. Because I was just thinking for a second, I hope I've not actually spent time collecting 138 diamonds. Thankfully I haven't. Super Spy? Definitely not going to be the Super Spy, is it? Oh. What? Okay. We found elevator action, sort of. Drop on low. Oh, okay, that wasn't very good. Can't fall down. How do I get there, though? No, I don't want to do that. I can hide in the door, though. Yay for door. Oh, there was a tiny single pixel bullet and I got shot. Yeah, it's got, like, bombs. The fact is they can shoot you and it's a tiny single pixel. It's kind of obnoxious. I bet the computer terminal does something, doesn't it? Okay, I can't. Do I blow that up? Oh, you can't walk on top of the lifts. That was clever. Okay, well, we will go into this door. I don't know why it had a death. Oh, I've got a disguise. Interesting. I mean, oh, you can crush people with the elevator still. I mean, it doesn't do much. I don't know what the point of being disguised is, but yeah. Can't shoot still. I've still only got my bomb. Remember not to smoke in the lifts. I mean, they've tried to make a game. I'm no longer disguised. What happened? Oh. The lifts take too long to arrive and you won't... There's no choice in multiple lifts in the situations. You have to take the one route. And if you miss the lift, you're waiting for ages. And do anything with the computer? Apart from... Oh. Oh, it's opened the door. I mean, I've realised that after I've blown myself up. Oh. There's no way I could hide from those bullets, though. Because I was waiting for a lift. There's no door for me to hide in. I can't duck. I can't jump over them. It had potential. But yeah, you just get stuck in places where you can't actually do anything. Let's have a look at Ghost House. There would have been. Ghost House is... what? Pick up drops of water. This is a game and watch game, isn't it? I'm sure I played something like this on a Game and Watch style unit. Got to try and get the flame across, or something. Not the bubble. The bubble doesn't hurt anybody. Like the water, push the other things across. It's not much fun. Especially not when things just move out the way like that. Yeah, I've seen enough of that. Pinball Adventure? Okay, it's just going to be pinball. Okay. Or what these things call pinball. Yeah. Not really pinball, is it? Also, the controls are the wrong way around. Left is left flipper, but that is to the right of my key. Oh, I've got a gate to open. The gate has opened, in fact. It just gave up waiting for me to get it out the thing and went, nope, I'm taking the ball. Seems unwise, hitting pinballs at beehives. So, should be fine. Okay, I mean it's got weird physics. And questionable life decisions, like playing this was in the first place. I mean, at least, you know, bees and wasps aren't going to hurt pinball flippers. Pinball flippers don't have feelings. There's a heart coming down, don't know why. And yeah, it automatically takes it up again. Yeah, the physics are fantastic, Vital. And not gonna ask. Shame Panic Roads is still a bit broken in May. I'm assuming the real game actually works better, but it is possible to hit the ball out of the playfield entirely. Well, I mean, it's got a spooky part. I can remember it for Halloween if we want to play some horrible games. Halloween is coming up soon. I don't know if I'll be doing a Halloween stream. I did enjoy that one I did a while ago. Yeah, I know some of these, like Eat Bean is Pac-Man, isn't it? Yeah, it's another one with the graphics that have been captured from an RF signal, but yeah, it's there's an actual hack of Pac-Man on one of the other units called Eat Bean, which crashes when you get to the cutscene, because I don't think they tested it that far. But yeah, in this case, we're eating various fruits that you can't even tell what are on this version because the capture's so bad. And then, yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, that said burger time. You have to press the button on the burger to make it fall down.
And it's very hard to align yourself with the platforms. No. There's no sound on this one. That's how good this one is. Who needs sound? Also, it's not auto. It's not Circus Charlie because it's not auto scrolling or anything. It's Oh dear. I think this might just be the worst one yet. Let's do the backwards walk into the fire. Let's not. I mean, I appreciate the fact it's completely silent. There's actually a counter at the bottom which suggests that there's a certain distance. Where'd the fire go? This isn't even... Okay, no. Doctor! Mario. Of course. Of course it's Dr. Mario. What else was it ever going to be? With pieces that fall instantly after you... I mean, it's not good, but the game logic seems to be correct. We're kind of desperate for praise when we're having to say the game logic seems to be correct. Good job. Yeah, we had enough clowns yesterday. Okay, Doctor is Dr. Mario. I mean, as you'd expect it to be. Growth. Did we have a look at growth? Okay. Oh, no, okay, we're already playing? It jumped straight into the game. This is the game? What am I controlling? What? What's going on? I didn't even realise I was playing it. Oh, I played the bird. Okay. Oh, it's... What am I doing? I'm sure I've seen like games like this on the NES. Yeah, I've got a worm or something, or a twig, or pick something up. From here, there we go. I picked something up. No, what? I thought I meant to take it to the baby. Am I not meant to take it to the baby? What? Yeah, I don't care. Let's go back to action. Yeah, Bird Week. That's the one. It was clearly something like that, but it wasn't very playable. Galaxy Bear. Oh. Hey, look, it's those creatures from The Simpsons. Wait, where's my fuel going down so quickly? Wait, do you lose fuel whenever you fight? No, you just lose fuel when it wants to lose fuel. What's that? Pick up that. That was fuel. I mean, no, I was expecting a bit more from Galaxy Bear, to be honest. I love how this is still my least popular Twitch stream, and I've only got a handful of viewers after 2 hours. This is what I get for playing these awful games. don't worry, it's going to go on YouTube. So many more people can enjoy the torture of it. Honestly, I was not expecting anybody to tune in for this one. I just wanted to show them off a little bit in the worst possible way. It is now almost 10 o'clock, so I probably should be quitting. I was just hoping to find something generally fun to play before we did. This is just going to be, yeah. Oh, it's another one of those with terrible scan graphics, and it's the magical drop one. You can pull things down and then you can push them back up again. And also it takes forever. That's not the game that I want to end this. I may just have to conclude that there are no games worth playing on this collection to end the stream with. That might just have to be the sad conclusion that we've seen everything this has to offer. Nothing more in IQ, is there? I think we looked at most of these. Undersea Bubble. Oh, it's just... It's an Arcanaught. I was hoping we might have another Puzzle Bubble clone, but no such luck. Power up killed me. So, yes. Thank you to those who have been here and stuck with me while I've played some of these absolute travesties from this unit. I hope I've saved you the job of ever having to do so yourself. Unless, of course, like I said, you actually want to do something like a charity stream and need some really bad content to play that isn't just the usual, you know, cassette 50 and action 52. In which case, this type of thing would be perfect. You just tell somebody you're going to do sort of a 10-hour stream of playing plug and play games from these devices, and they will probably throw money at you because they feel very sorry for you. They're not good games. I mean, some of these units do have decent games. Mostly. Can't remember what they're called now. The PDC ones. Is portable or pocket digital? I can't remember what the abbreviation is of. Those PDC ones have some decent games in there. I've done a video on YouTube where I've played through a bunch of them. Some of the family sport ones actually have a handful of good games on. But yeah, these ones, no. I mean, you could go through the rest of these games. There's going to be a lot more of those ones with terrible sort of RF captured graphics. Yeah, you're not going to find much in the way of gameplay in any of them. So, thank you. And I will hopefully catch you on the next one. I don't know when that's going to be. I might do another one of those sort of ranking stream things at some point. But otherwise, I appear to have lost my outro. Oh, no, there's the outro. So, here's my outro. I've got my outro. All right, everybody. Take care.